Hey guys, it's Bella and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I have my plan with me for last week, so the 17th of May to the 23rd, and I'm using this kit from The Giving Girl. This is called Pumpkins Please, and I did get this in the rose gold because you can choose your foil. And apologies for the lighting in this video. Obviously, I live in Australia and we are in autumn going into winter. So not only does it get dark. Not only does it get darker earlier, but yeah, like lighting is a struggle because, you know, cloudy days and whatnot. And I think this day it was raining. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but anyways. So yeah, apologies for the lighting and any issues with the focus or anything in this camera, because this camera struggles when there is sort of low lighting, I guess, or just bad lighting. And also I have no sort of viewfinder or anything, so it makes it hard for me to realize if it is in focus and like if the footage is okay until I sort of go in and edit. So yeah, apologies for any issues like that. But yeah, so starting off, I put in my full box at the bottom, and then this kit comes with 2 sets of headers, so I tried to do something a little different and sort of just do like a longer sort of today section rather than sort of splitting my spread up into 3 sections like I normally would, like my days into 3 sections, I guess. So yeah, so the first thing that I marked in was that I had a build due on this. Yeah, again, this is gonna like mess with the lighting, but yeah, I had a bill due this day. I had to pay for, well, not I had to pay for, but my charity donation was deducted that day. So I used a little bill due flag over a label, and then I did have my driving lesson, so I used that little car icon, which is from Blackbird Print Co. Again, just over a label, which this kit was very label heavy. This spread was very label heavy, but I did also try to do some layering and things where I could, and sort of add a bit of white space here and there. But yeah, then I used a little flag, and then I used the buy capsules icon, which is from Happy Dyer, because Mum and I went to the city because she had to go to her dentist, like her periodontist or whatever, which like their office is in the city. So she went to do that, and then we sort of went and sort of ran errands in the city. We went to Nespresso and got some more capsules, and we sort of went and had a look at the shops and, you know, had a nice sort of like day out, which was nice. So yeah, again, here I'm just trying to fix my camera because I think my battery died, and so I had to zoom you in, which I think this is a little bit better than the previous clips. So yeah, and then we went for lunch in the city. We went to a Korean restaurant, which was really nice because that day was quite cold, and I think it did rain that day, or it was going to rain. So we had bibimbap for lunch, which was really nice. We had like the dosot bibimbap, which is like in that kind of like clay pot kind of thing. Is it a clay pot? I don't know. It comes in this like really nice like pot, like steaming pot that like if you touch it you like burn yourself. But yeah. Anyways, and then I received habit mail that day because I had placed an order on YesStyle for some masks. So yeah, I received that order that day, which was really nice. And I had never actually purchased on YesStyle before, so now I know how it works and like that it's legit, I guess. I mean, I always know that it's legit because I've seen people do hauls and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like you never know till you try it yourself. So yeah, I think my camera died again here at this point, or like, yeah, I don't know what happened, but anyways, or it just cut out and I didn't realize. Anyways, but I marked in also that Rocket Punch and From S9, who are 2 K-pop girl groups, had their comeback, and then I also marked in going to Pilates. So the little mail icon is from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚙𝚜, the Maru sticker is from Paper Milk, and then the Pilates sort of sticker is from the kit, like the workout icon is from the kit. So yes, and then moving on to Tuesday, I marked in sort of sleeping in and having a lazy day, so I used that sticker from Planet Beautiful, who is no longer open. I actually received my sort of closing down sale order this week, so I used a lot of stickers from that because they just worked so perfectly with this kit, like the Clover character, which is the character that I always used to buy from her shop, comes in this sort of like green colorway, so yeah, it just worked out well. I did also have to call my dad that day, and I think it was like to organize going to light therapy and also to just talk about his surgery because he was going to have like a small procedure on the Friday, so I think we were just having a chat about that, like a little life update. But yeah, and I had to book a hair appointment because I really needed to get my hair cut because I got a blunt cut when I cut my hair short, and then as my hair has gotten longer, the blunt cut just doesn't work for me because my hair is curly and it just puffs up, and yeah, it looks horrible. So I did have to just book in to see our family friend who's a hairdresser. And then I did go and pick up a prescription, so one of my creams for my vitiligo, just to sort of refill that because I had run out. And then I think I picked up my actual like script from the dermatologist the week before, but I just hadn't had the time to go and pick it up because it's like a thing that has to be compounded. So like the pharmacist actually has to make it, which can make it complicated sometimes because sometimes if you go too late, they have to, like you have to pick it up the next day. But I was very lucky and I didn't have to wait long at all. They did have some of it like pre-prepared, which was nice. So yeah. Then I went to light therapy, and I also had to bring in the bins, and then Apple Music crashed for some reason. So that's what this sticker that I put down, like this kind of crying girl. But yeah, Apple Music crashed and it freaked me out. And at first I thought it was just me. So I ended up like messing up my entire like Apple, like my entire like iPod basically, because I thought it was me. So yeah, which ended up messing with my library because a while ago, like I had to get my computer wiped when I got it fixed. And so I lost like all the music that I had on my library, and I had it synced to my iPod, so I had it like set up in a way that wouldn't delete the songs that were already synced, if that makes sense. But yeah, by trying to fix my iPod, I like messed up that kind of setting. So yeah, I had to fix my iTunes library this week, which that was a big task. But it was good because I needed to declutter a lot of the stuff that was on there. But yeah, so that was Tuesday, and then 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚗 had his comeback as well, which was very exciting. I do believe it was his last comeback because I know he has to go to the military soon-ish. So yeah. So the, like I said, the girl stickers are from Planet Beautiful, who's no longer open. The little phone icon is from Arctic Paper Studio. The sort of medication sticker is from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 So then moving on to Wednesday, again just marking and having a sleep in. So yeah, using another one of those stickers from Planet Beautiful, and then I did go on my computer because I had to read up on a company that I was applying for, because I think I had a phone interview the next day, and so like on the tips for like the interview was like, go on our website and read about our roles and this and that. So I went and did that in the morning and sort of like took some notes, just in preparation for the phone interview, which I believe was the Thursday. And then here I'm just marking in my driving lesson, which ended up being at like a different time than usual because my driving instructor had something to do that day. So we ended up having the driving lesson sort of in the afternoon, which was nice. Although the way that I've kind of planned this, it doesn't really look like it was in the afternoon, but it was. And then I worked on my sort of Google marketing modules because I had taken a break from them, but I decided to get back into it because I am sort of trying to upskill myself in the area of marketing because my degree was in public relations, which is similar but not exactly the same thing. So yeah, I used a little pencil icon from the kit, and then I think I marked in fixing my iTunes library because by this point the Apple Music issue had been fixed. So like I fixed all the stuff to do with that, and then I had to actually fix my library of songs that never really synced to my computer again. So yeah, I just kind of re-downloaded it all from Apple Music, and then whatever I can't find on Apple Music, I will have to search for again and sort of manually upload it to my library. But yeah, because there are some like artists and things that don't have their full catalog or even their catalog at all on iTunes, like on Apple Music, I mean. So yeah, but yes, that was good. I kind of like cleared out a bunch of stuff that I didn't listen to anymore. Like I deleted my entire One Direction collection because I just don't listen to that anymore. And I think I deleted most of like my Five Sauce and like a few other things, my Justin Bieber collection, because yeah, I just don't listen to a lot of that stuff anymore. And yeah, just kind of fixed up my library because I'm a bit organized when it comes to that. Like everything has to be cataloged correctly, otherwise it just kind of, I don't like it. So yeah, and then we did go to yoga that evening, so I used the little yoga mat, which is again also from Planet Beautiful, and the little workout icon from the kit, and then the headphone icon is from the TP Studio. So then moving on to Thursday, I went to light therapy in the morning because I was expecting a couple of orders that day. which I kind of like know my delivery schedule. Like I know that Australia Post tends to come like around lunchtime, unless it's something that comes in like the sort of Star Trek van, because that usually comes in the morning. But if it's like delivered by the postman himself, then that tends to come around lunchtime. And then FedEx, which is what I use to get my stuff from my US, always tends to come like later in the afternoon, between like 2 and 3 o'clock. So I sort of knew that schedule. So I went to light therapy in the morning, and then I marked in those 2 orders that came in, which they didn't actually come at the same time, like I said, but I just needed to put them together for the sake of the spread, I guess. So I used this sticker, which is from Harriet Designs, which I know she does not sell those anymore. I bought those a long, long time ago, and I never really got to use them because they are really large. So they work in situations like this where I just need like a big sticker for a big space of time. I did film my May monthly spread, which will have gone up before this video. And then, like I said, I did have my phone interview, which went well, because then I did progress to like the online seminar kind of thing that we had yesterday. And then I will be getting my face-to-face interview soon. So yeah, I went to Pilates, and then Mum and I went to the Japanese restaurant for dinner. So yeah, the camera icon was from Arctic Paper Studio, the phone was from Hello Petite Paper, and the sushi sticker was from Casey Creates. So then moving on to Friday, I'm just putting in my foot box at the bottom and my headers, and I think I had to like quickly check my sort of pattern, because I was trying to somewhat follow a pattern. But yeah, again, Friday I don't think I did a lot, so I did try to do a little bit of layering here and there, which was nice, and you'll see when I get to that. But Friday I did sleep in. I think I had intended on like actually getting up early, and I just could not get out of bed for whatever reason it was. Like, you know those days where you set your alarm and like you turn your alarm off thinking, okay, like I'm only going to sleep in for another, I don't know, like half an hour, and then you end up sleeping in for like another like 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, that was basically that morning. It was insane. So yeah, had a sleep in, and then I marked in that Dad had his surgery that day, which he did get his gallbladder removed, which was something that had been bothering him for a while. Like he was having a lot of issues with it, and we had been waiting for this procedure for a while. So yeah, it was actually supposed to be for the next week, but the, I guess, hospital or whatever had a cancellation, so they did schedule it a week early, which was good for him. So yeah, so I used a sticker which is from Paper Crown Planner, which is actually like a doctor's appointment sticker, but I just cut off the script that said doctor's appointment, and layered it over this like kind of heart bow box kind of thing from the kit. So yeah, and then I went to the podiatrist because I had to get my toenails cut, because I do get like, I don't know if they're considered ingrowns, but like I do get like hangnails, and so it like really hurts my toes and like it gets all inflamed and stuff. But yeah, so that alarm clock I believe is from Crest Press, from a kit that I had used in February, March. Then I received a ton of Happy Mother's Day. I was only really expecting like one order, but yes, I received a ton of Happy Mail. So I got my order from Miss and Meow, which was from Ultimate Planner Sale, I think. And then I received the closing down sale order from Planner Beautiful and a $2 Tuesday order from Stellabo Sticker Co. And then I uploaded a plan with me, and I also had to charge my Apple Watch because I had forgotten to charge it the day before, and we were going to yoga over the weekend, so I did want to make sure that my watch was all nice and charged. So then on the Saturday I had my hair appointment, so I got my hair cut and like layered and whatnot, which it actually worked wonders because I was having issues with my hair not shrinking when I wash it, which if you have curly hair you'll know what I mean when I say like shrinking. But yeah, and then like at first I was like, oh, maybe my hair's just like not healthy, because I did have some issues with like the health of my hair over the past like year or so, because I think I used like a product that kind of just ruined my hair. But anyways, besides the point, so yeah, I was having issues with like my hair not like shrinking up when I got it cut and that kind of thing, but I did wash my hair early this week that I'm doing this voiceover, and oh my god, you should have seen firstly the curls and secondly the shrinkage. So yeah, the haircut worked wonders and it was definitely needed. So that sticker is from Fox and Cactus. Then Mum and I went for lunch to the Vietnamese restaurant. which was really nice. And again, it was nice and cozy, and we had lemongrass beef, I think, with rice, which was nice because it was a nice cold rainy day. So yeah, I marked in that it rained, so that umbrella is from Planner Like a Pro, and then I did have a nap as well because the rain just makes you sleepy. So that sticker is from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚙. A lot of the stickers from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 were from like one particular sheet, like it's like a doodle sheet in like a particular colorway that just worked perfectly with this kit. So that's why I tried to pull a lot of those in. I did also apply for some jobs that day, so that sticker is from Starlight Paper Studio, and then at the bottom I marked in watching some K-dramas. So I was watching 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 and So I Married the Anti-Fan. Although I think I watched... Oh no, I did watch them both that day. I was like, I'm planning Saturday, because technically 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 releases on Fridays, but the subtitles, like the episode doesn't really get subtitled till Saturday. So yes, and then So I Married the Anti-Fan gets subtitled pretty quickly. So I usually watch both episodes at once. But yes, and then on the Sunday we went to yoga in the morning, which I kind of didn't want to go because it was like rainy and cold, but it was good to go. So that sticker again is from Planner Beautiful, and then we got some coffee, some takeaway coffee. So that coffee cup icon is from Paper Milk, and then I did have a nap when I got home because I think I had slept kind of badly the night before. I stayed up late watching K-dramas and, you know, being on the computer because I had had a nap in the afternoon. So yeah, then we did some grocery shopping. So that grocery little thing I've had for ages. It was like a sticker sheet from Alley Cat shop, and I just have never got around to like finishing the sheet. So I was able to pull that in because yeah, like it's not the perfect green, but I don't know, I don't use a lot of green kits, so yeah. And then I placed an order with Oddloop because she did open her like website. So I placed an order and I got 2 kits, which is super exciting. I did pop on the press on nails, which I have on in this video, and then I did finish fixing my iTunes library. So the nail icon is from Caress Press, and then like I said, the headphones are from the GP Studio. But here's the finished spread. I love how it turned out, and I did use the kit quite well. Also, sorry that you can see my headphone cable. I do listen to music or watch YouTube while I plan, so yeah. But yeah, and I did also put in some TV shows at the top, which I didn't really mention, but those stickers are from Blackbird Print Co. They were left over from a kit that I had previously used. But yeah, here's what I have left from the spread, from the kit, which isn't really too much. It's mainly just like some of the icons and layering things more than anything else. But that's mainly just because this isn't really my usual planning style. But I did really enjoy this spread and this kit, and so I'm going to keep an eye out for more kits from the Giving Girl in the future. So yeah, that's it for this video. As always, shops will be listed down below, and I will see you in my next one. We're going through phases. I wish I could stay, but the seasons are changing. I'm gone. Can't nobody love you like